Hi everybody, it's Dr. Jason from AK Wellness Solutions. Today I want to make a video about sugar while you're sick. Okay, so if you have some type of infection, in particular a bacterial infection. There's a lot of people that are sick right now. There's actually a lot of strep throat going on around right now. My girlfriend's got a couple kids with strep throat right now, and it's not very comfortable. It's pretty painful, and I just want to give a couple tips on how we can speed up that healing process and maybe some things we can do to help prevent getting sick ourselves if we're surrounded by people that are sick. One of the most common things that people don't think about is that infection is fed by sugar. Okay, so if you have a bacterial infection, sugar actually feeds that infection and it prolongs the experience. So if you've got a painful sore throat, or you've got coughing and phlegm and all these horrible symptoms of being sick, the last thing you want to do is do things to your body that prolong the experience. So I just want to give you a couple tips. So one of the things that a lot of people like to consume when they're sick is Sprite, and I thought this would be a good opportunity to give you a visual presentation of just how much sugar is in some of our food. And today we're going to use Sprite as an example. So today I've got a 20-ounce bottle of Sprite, and I've got a 12-ounce can of 7-Up, the same thing. So I just want to do a little demonstration and show you just how much sugar you're putting in your body. So I got some sugar here, and I'm going to show you how much sugar is in this. So a 20-ounce bottle of Sprite has 63 grams of sugar. Okay, that's 16 teaspoons of sugar. A 12-ounce can of Sprite or 7-Up has 38 grams of sugar, and that is 9.5 teaspoons. So I'm going to do a visual representation of just how much sugar you're consuming, and I want you to ask yourself, would you eat that much sugar in one serving? So let's do this. Let's see what 16 teaspoons of sugar looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, halfway there, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wow, okay. So this is what 16 grams of sugar looks like, okay? Now, I'm going to put that into a baggie so you can get a three-dimensional visual of just how much that is. Now, take a look at that. Look how thick that bag is. So every time you drink a bottle of soda, in this instance Sprite, you're consuming that much sugar, all right? And this is how much is in a 12-ounce can of Sprite. Look at that. People don't stop to think about how much sugar they're consuming. Now I want you to understand that sugar feeds infections, in particular bacterial infections. So when you consume sugar whenever you're sick, it just prolongs the experience. It dampens the immune system ability to fight off and kill that infection. So the last thing you want to do is consume sugar, especially in those high amounts. Another tip I want to give you is removing dairy while you're sick. So dairy is mucogenic. What that means is it produces mucus in the body. So if you're coughing up phlegm and you've got a runny nose and you're trying to get rid of things in the body, the last thing you want to do is add more mucus back into the body. So these two tips will greatly speed up your process of healing whenever you get sick. So removing sugar and removing dairy. Another tip I want to give you is if you're surrounded by people that are sick and you happen to be fortunate enough to not be sick, if you clean up your diet and you avoid the sugar and the dairy and some of the other toxic processed foods, you're going to give your body a much stronger chance to be resilient and to resist those infections that are surrounding you. Right now I'm surrounded by people that are sick, and I'm very fortunate that I haven't caught on to any of these infections. I'm paying particular attention to not eating any sugar, any processed foods, any foods that I'm sensitive to. What I want you to know is 80% of your immune system lies in your gut. Okay, so what you eat and what you drink absolutely affects how resistant you are to the microbes surrounding you in your environment. We're surrounded by bugs in the environment. That doesn't necessarily mean that you have to get it and get sick every time somebody around you gets sick. So I hope these tips were helpful to you. If you have any questions, please leave a comment and post that I'm going to be posting. And have a great day.